Hello students, welcome to class 5 math English version. Obviously this is not Bangla version because I am not talking anything in Bengali. This is your first math class in English version. I am Sakib. I'm gonna teach math. I'm going to explain all the things very easily, okay, so that you can understand and you can apply those things. I hope you will be able to learn math nicely by watching these videos. Okay, today I'm going to take your first math class. You must be a class 5 student and you are in English version, that's why you are watching this video. Okay, so I hope all of you are okay and fine right now and ready to learn math. Okay, so we are going to start math right now. So what would be your first class? In your first class you are going to see methods of multiplication. Okay, in this lesson or in this video especially I'm going to talk about different methods of multiplication. In your book, if you go to page 2, book page 2, so please go to book page 2. In your page 2 you will see the very first thing is written there is method of multiplication. Let's write that one. Methods of multiplication. Okay, so here we are gonna talk about different methods. Okay, so in your first video, in this video I'm going to talk about the very first method. Okay, so right now I'm going to show you which methods I'm going to explain. Okay, so see, I'm using red ink. Okay, so method 1, we are going to use side notes. The very first thing, if you follow the very first method, which is side note, then you will be able to learn the methods of multiplication easily. What would be method 2? Method 2, you can have these methods in your own way. Okay, right now I'm writing about method 1, method 2. You don't have to take it just as method 1 and method 2. You can alter these methods and it depends on your learning ability. Okay, if you feel like that method 1 is easy for me, then it is okay. You can give it more priority and you can learn whenever you are learning. As a beginner, when you are learning, follow that method if you feel like it is easy for you. Method 2 is carrying method. Okay, carrying on top or carrying in shortcut. Okay, method 3, you can do it by using your fingers. Okay, to remember numbers you can use your fingers, you can count and then you can do your multiplication. If you use this, then you can think that it can be the finger method. Okay, so I'm writing finger right now. Okay, in brief it would be finger. Okay, so it will be easy for you to remember. Okay, method 4, method 4 is brain. How you are going to use this method, I'm going to explain all these methods one after another. So what would be the next method? Next method is the advanced method. Method 5, I call it advanced technique. Advanced method, and it would be a little difficult for you in the beginning, because when you are going to be like us, or when you are going to be in a standard in class 6 or in class 7 or in class 8, you will practice multiplication and methods of multiplication again and again, and you will be able to develop the things. You will be able to do the things quickly and in your own way, in a different way, okay, by not using the first 4 methods. Okay, this is whenever I'm going to explain this one, you can think, or you will feel that it is the difficult one, but in future you will understand that it is the easiest way, okay, and it is the fastest way for a big multiplication. Okay, so in this lesson, in this video, I'm going to talk about only method 1, side notes, how to use side notes and do multiplication. Okay, in your book, if you go to page 2, book page 2, you will see the very fast method is written there. It will be like this: 7 3 4. So 7 3 4, 3 digits, okay, and the next one is 2 5 6. Okay, so this is 3 digits. The first one is 3 digits and the second one is also 3 digits. So 3 digits multiplication, you are going to learn right now, and we are gonna to do this multiplication successfully. You need to know something. What are these things? These are the requirements. Okay, now you are in class 5 and you are doing math. You are interested to learn methods of multiplication, but you need some qualifications, or you need some abilities. You see, you need skills to do this successfully. What are these skills? You have passed in class 1, you have passed class 2, you have passed 3 and 4. Now you are in class 5. Okay, so, and I hope that you know some of these things. What are these things? Number one, the requirements. You need to do multiplications successfully, and to do that you need to know timetables nicely. Okay, you need to do how to process timetables very quickly. Someone is going to say, can you tell me the timetables of 3? Then you need to know what is 3 zeros are what, 3 5s are what, okay, 3 9s are what, 3 7s are what. If you can answer that promptly, that means you know 3 timetables or timetables of 3. If someone is going to ask you, do you know timetables of 9? Then you can say, yes, I know timetables of 9. I know 9 2s are what, I know 9 5s are what, I know 9 9s are what. Okay, so this is the requirement. You need to process it nicely. If you can process these timetables nicely and quickly, then it will be easy for you to do, or you will feel like whenever you are going to approach this type of multiplications, okay, 3 digits multiplication, it will be easy for you. Okay, so the first thing is you need to have the ability to do simple multiplication nicely. So simple multiplication is your first requirement. You need to know timetables. If you know these 2 things, then you can come here, and if you watch this video, then it will be easy for you to understand these methods of multiplication. The very first method that we are going to discuss in this video, by using side notes. Okay, side note or side notes. This is the the beginning technique that is followed by a lot of people. Okay, a lot of teachers, a lot of students. Okay, and if you follow the very fast method, then it will be easy for you to understand, because by using side notes, okay, not going to wait anymore. Okay, so let's start. The very first thing is you have to start. You can see in the second row, if you consider this as a row 1, the first row, and if you consider this the second row, within the second row, you see on your very right side, okay, you will see there is a number, there is a digit 6. So the first thing is we are going to work with this 6 first. Okay, so we are going to multiply this thing, we are going to use this 6 and we are going to multiply it with 734. If you are going to say this number in words, okay, it will be like 734, 734. Okay, so we are going to start from the right side. So first thing, you have to multiply 6 with 4, then 6 with 3, and then 6 with 7. Okay, this is the normal approach. This is what we call the simple multiplication technique. Okay, so draw a line and you can write here side notes. Okay, it is not mandatory to write it. It is not mandatory. I am writing it because if you see it, it will be easy for you to understand. Okay, but this is not mandatory to write. Now look at the second one, timetables. That you already know timetables of 6, right? To do this successfully, you need to know the timetables of 6. If you think that you are good enough in time and you know how to calculate timetables of 6, then it will be easy for you and you will be able to do it quickly. Okay, so the first step is think about or imagine that what we are going to do, 734, and it is going to be multiplied by 6. This is what we are doing right now. 734, you have to multiply this with 6. 6, if you multiply 6 with 4, then what would be the result? Timetables of 6, if you multiply 6 with 4, the product would be what? Obviously it is 24. So 24, it is the 1st position, the 4 is in 1st position and it is the 10th position. Okay, so which one we are going to take out of these 2 digits? We are going to take the right number. We are going to take the right digit, which is 4 here. So take 4 and cut it out. Okay, and write here 4. And try to maintain the serial. It is also a rule that you have to write in a straightforward way. Okay, you cannot write in this way. Like if you place this 4, here, then it will be not correct. Okay, if you place this 4 here, it will not be correct. So what is the correct technique? What would be the correct approach? The correct approach is you have to maintain the order. Okay, you have to write exactly here in this position in a straightforward way. See, so now you have, this is the 10th position number or digit. You have to carry this number for the second one. We have done calculating 6 4s are what? 24. So next step is you have to multiply this 6 with 3. Okay, in this way. Alright, so here another thing is there. This is why we are writing this, because we are using side note methods. Okay, and here one more thing you need to understand, that it is not mandatory to calculate, always think about the timetables of 6, because 6 is present here. You can do in alternative way. You can do like 6 4s are what? You don't have to calculate in this way. If you are going to calculate like 4 6 are what, then it is also okay. So it is not, but it is advisable that you have to write this 6 first, so it will be easy for you to follow. Okay, so see here we are writing 6 3s are what? But you can, if you think that no, I am not going to think in this way, if you timetables of 3 is easier for me, then you can calculate in that way also. 3 6 are what? Okay, you can calculate in this way also. Alright, if you are going to look for this product, okay, what will be the result of this? Then you will see that it is 18. So we are not going to take this 8, because in our first step we are carrying 2. Okay, we are carrying 2, or this is in our hand right now, so we have to add it here. this is also